What's up, everybody? Good morning. Another very chilly morning this Saturday morning, as you can see. But we got some work to do on the Gladiator today. Today, I'm gonna change out this front grille for a matte black front grille. I just felt there's too much gray on the front, and this would really give it some good accents. I'm looking forward to doing this, but anyway, it should be a pretty easy, straightforward install. It's just a matter of moving clips, replacing these outer edges, I believe, what you see there, and that should be it. The only other tricky thing will be is I'm gonna have to replace this front grille and put it on the replacement grille, because this does not have a spot for the trail camera, the front trail camera. So I'm gonna have to move probably this whole piece and attach it to this piece. So anyway, let's get started. As you can see there, the front grille is just being held by these push pin latches. There should be a total of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have to completely remove the whole thing, not just the push pin. But we'll get those going, and then it's just a matter of pulling the grille out. So let's get to work on that. Okay, so there's two things you want to make sure you unhook. You got to unhook the hose to the wiper, which cleans off the off-road camera. And then there's another clip here for the actual wiring to the off-road camera. So you want to make sure you unhook here and there, and then you'll be able to just pull the grill out. Okay, and there she be, all nice and factory. And now we're gonna lay something flat here, maybe a towel or something, so as we don't scratch it, because we're gonna have to remove the back of the honeycomb webbing out of this grill and replace it with the factory one with the off-road camera. So let's get to work on that. Okay, to remove the grill, it looks like we're going to need a Torx 20 Torx screw, and we remove all these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I see we'll have to remove to get this grill insert out, and we'll have to pop these out as well. To remove this webbing, there's also other clips that you have to unclip. You got to make sure you don't want to break them, because that would not be good. But what you want to do is you lift up this tab just enough to get this, push this clip in, and it should release it. So just be careful doing that. Take your time, and you should be in good shape. you remove all the webbing, then we'll have to do the same thing on this grill and reinstall it on this grill. So I'm assuming it's going to work the same way, and it does. We're just going to have to reroute the new wiring. So let's get that going and underway. We'll set this grill over here nice and soft, and we'll get this one set. Like I said, we're just going to have to reroute this wiring for the camera onto that grill, and we should be good to go.
2 hours later.
Okay, now we'll start the reassembly of this one. Now, in hindsight, I wouldn't have had to remove these. So that was a lot of extra work on my part. But you know what? You live and learn. So there is something we're going to need. We're going to need the other 2 clips that go in here that holds the camera in place. So again, another live and learn moment. I'm going to have to remove that honeycomb again from the other one. Okay, remember to remove these 2 center screw clips here, because the other grill is not going to have those. This is what holds the front trail camera in place. So make sure you remove these and insert them in the new grill. Okay, these shouldn't be too hard to remove. You just need to put something in here, something small, and just pry it out. I'm just using my knife, one-handed here, just to show you, to illustrate. It's not hard at all. With 2 hands I already had this out, but that's all it is. And just make sure to insert those in the new grill, and you should be good to roll. Okay, don't forget to insert these back in. Now we can insert the camera. Okay, let's install this. Reinstall the 4 center screws. Reroute the cable. Okay. And we're done. See these outer edges here? So we're gonna have to put the ones from the original grill onto this. We need to remove this outer trim. And it looks like it's being held by 2 push pins. And maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pins besides that. Now that we removed the side pieces, the two side pieces and the center, now we can reinstall them on the original grill. Or on the new grill, I'm sorry. Set this one aside. Okay, now this will go first, and then the two side pieces is what holds the centerpiece and kind of finishes off the edges. So let's get those installed, and we're almost done. Okay, now that we got everything routed back, all the pins put back in, everything snapped in place, now we can reinstall the grill onto the Gladiator. Okay, one thing to remember is from the original grill, you're going to want to remove this padding and put it on the new grill as well. So don't forget this piece. This is what really keeps the hood closed and keeps it from vibrating. So make sure you do that, and I think that's the last step. Well, there she is. You can't really see in the shadow right now, but let's pull it out in the sun and see what it looks like. Well, there she is. I think it looks 10 times better.